Flamingo Books. Social Studies with Case Study. Series 7. History. Unit 1st. Our Past 2nd, Medieval India. Chapter 3. New Kings and Kingdoms 2. Tripartite struggle for Kannauj was a prolonged conflict from the 8th to 10th centuries CE involving three major medieval Indian powers: the Palas of Bengal, the Gurjara Pratiharas of western India, and the Rashtrakutas of the Deccan. Kannauj, a strategically and symbolically important city in the Gangetic Plain, was the coveted prize. Each dynasty sought to control this former capital of Harsha's empire, viewing it as a symbol of imperial supremacy over northern India. The constant warfare among these powerful kingdoms weakened all three in the long run, contributing to political instability and paving the way for the emergence of new regional powers. Ultimately, the Pratiharas largely gained control of Kannauj. Pala rulers and Rajput rulers. The Pala rulers, 8th–12th centuries CE, established a powerful empire in Bengal and Bihar, known for their patronage of Mahayana Buddhism. Key rulers like Gopala, founder, and Dharmapala, who established Vikramashila University, fostered a period of peace, prosperity, and intellectual growth. They engaged in the tripartite struggle for Kannauj. Pala art and architecture, notably the Somapura Mahavihara, significantly influenced regional styles. The Rajput rulers emerged in various kingdoms across north and western India from the 7th century onwards, notably the Chauhans, Pratiharas, Rathors, and Sisodias. Characterized by a strong warrior ethos, fierce pride in lineage, and a feudal administrative structure, they frequently engaged in warfare amongst themselves and resisted external invasions. Rajputs were significant patrons of art, architecture, forts, palaces, temples, and literature, leaving a lasting impact on India's cultural and political landscape. The feudatory system and effects of the feudatory system. The feudatory system, prevalent in medieval India, involved kings granting land, often called jagir or samanta, to chiefs or officials, known as feudatories or samantas, in exchange for military service, loyalty, and revenue collection. This decentralized system emerged due to weakening central authority and the need for localized governance and defense. Effects of the feudatory system. Political fragmentation. It led to the rise of powerful local lords who often asserted their independence, weakening the central king's power and leading to frequent conflicts. Decentralization of power. Authority became distributed, with feudatories controlling local administration, justice, and taxation, often with hereditary rights. Economic impact. It often resulted in increased exploitation of peasants, who were bound to the land and subjected to various taxes and forced labor. Trade and urbanism sometimes declined as self-sufficient agrarian units became more common. Military structure. The king's army often relied on the contingents provided by these feudatories, whose loyalty could be unreliable. Social hierarchy. It solidified a rigid social hierarchy with landlords at the top and the peasantry at the bottom, limiting social mobility. Mahmud of Ghazna's and Muhammad Ghori's invasions of India. Mahmud of Ghazni, early 11th century, launched numerous raids into India, around 17 times, primarily motivated by acquiring immense wealth from rich temples and cities like Somnath. He was an idol breaker who aimed to plunder and establish the glory of Islam, but did not seek to establish a lasting empire in India. His invasions exposed the political disunity and military weaknesses of the Rajput kingdoms. Muhammad Ghori, late 12th century, unlike Mahmud, had a clear ambition to establish a Muslim empire in India. After an initial defeat at the First Battle of Tarain, 1191 CE, by Prithviraj Chauhan, he decisively defeated him in the Second Battle of Tarain, 1192 CE. Ghori's victories, including against Jay Chand at Chandawar, paved the way for the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate and permanent Turkish rule in northern India, making him the true founder of Muslim rule in the subcontinent.